to our show here. And we are off to the races. Gonna do a stroke of business to get out of this one quick. 11:13 here local time on the East Coast, 10:13 on the Central Time Zone, which is where we started all of this thing, was following the Central Time Zone. And this could be a barometer heat right here. This is going to give you the temperature of what the feature is going to look like. This is going to give you a pretty good temperature of what the V main side is going to look like. It's going to give you a pretty good idea of who some of your favorites for the feature are going to be right here. Circle Z content to take their time. Wheels broken, and something happened anyway, so it looks like the left front wheel is broken on the Circle Z Continental, I guess, for lack of a better term. Yeah, back end really got bent there. It looks like there's some issues on the right front wheel now too on that car. Over here to our left. Monster hit along the wall. That was one of the Nugent machines. Good grief. He's not done. Catches the right front corner, and now Koch there to turn him. Looks like Circle Z, the right rear corner of this car right in front of us, it's on the ground. It's tucked up under the back end, and oh, now Koch starting to tee off. It would appear that Team Koch smells blood in the water. They are just sending it right now, and it's these instances where you get yourself in a jam by accident. You hit somebody off center and you lay your own front wheel off over or something like that. You've got to be precise if you're going to drive this fast on a track that's this intense. And right now they've been able to deliver so far. However, you see something like that and it can start turning the tide, because you're up there in the air, you don't have any say in what's happening, and you end up getting your wheels shoved up on some sheet metal and it breaks your steering. Cody Koch got away with one right there. But that's the kind of thing that we were just talking about. And the back end starting to look a little flat on Earl Reef's machine. Back end being on the ground is really causing some problems for this Continental that's right here in front of us. And now everybody coming and stacking in on top. Sheet metal pushed right off of the rear rails for the Nugent machine. Front wheel all stretched out on the Continental, couple of them. Ooh, that was a heavy shot right here in front of us. That was rough. Two to go after this. Steam starting to show from Cody Koch's machine. Oh, that's going to be a warning, I'm sure. Cody hunting tires. He got under. And he is well under there, too. Some friends there to come and help out. Ooh, Cody's got it set on kill, no matter what's in front of him. He just caught Earl in a big way. Cody might have lost it. Let's see what's going on with Koch up there in the black and gray. Cody Koch thought about taking a swing, but I think that he's having trouble getting the car to fire. Flat right front tire on one of the Circle Z cars over here. Big shot right over the headlight bucket. Big hit. Wow. Bumper got deep on that exchange. We'll see if Nugent can get out of it. If he can get out of it with the steering. He's going to continue to pivot around on that fender. And he's out. Four Circle Z cars, 3 Koch cars. Couple Circle Z cars with their back bumpers on the ground. Some steering compromised in a big way. No steam, no smoke. Another big hit, back to back. Those things are solid. Wow. Hoo-hoo. That was a tire breaker. They didn't make contact, but boy, either one of those cars, they just went in passing to one another. That could have been a disaster. Gonna see Prodigy up next against SDBD. Hunter Woods is going to be late night. We got 2 to go. 2 after this. We figured we'd be done around midnight Central Time. is kind of what the assumption was, and we're at 10:30 Central Time right now, so I think we're doing okay. As long as none of these get crazy long, I think we'll be all right. Tire on the track. Tire on the track. There's a tire. Big shot on the quarter panel. Good 45-degree angle shot. Trying to continue to work over that back end. Wheel laid over on the right side of the car with the bonus football windows. One wheel's already broken off of one of the Circle Z machines. See, that front tire has been flattened as well. Front suspension just about gone. We got to roll over to the right. Great North Derby. And we're back to it. Trying to sink the back end of that Circle Z car, but that low corner on the right side is actually tangled up on Earl's Marvin the Martian car. So it's collateral damage here. Yeah, you're putting the pressure and you're going to get the thing sunk, but the issue is that right side is going to also gobble up the front tire of Earl's machine. Flying across the track like a wedged out evil dustbuster is Nugent's machine. Rail starting to bow a little bit in the back, but it's staying nice and straight there at the bumper. Stout shot right there. Nugent again doing work, staying on that right front corner, getting that thing to bend uneven, making it really uncomfortable. Speaking of uncomfortable, it's tough to drive a derby when you're perched on top of another car. Holy cow, way up on that A-pillar. Front end starting to stretch out on the Nugent machine. Earl Ref still stuck to the right rear corner. And now they're both kind of sitting stuck idle. We might be looking at dropping this thing down to 3-on-2. So heavy smoke. Up at the top of the track, still hanging on to the front corner of Earl Ref's machine. We still have the Lincoln that is ailing with a left front tire that is missing. We have another car that has the front tire acting like a hoverboard on the right front corner. And they just, for a moment there, looked like they were going to get stuck to Nugent. We got Dustin Nugent and Evan Nugent still running and moving. Steering components dangling free underneath the front of Earl Ref's machine. He's along for the ride at this point. The car with the ailing front suspension and missing wheels just doing donuts over there at the top of the track. Starting to come apart as he's dragging around the ailing Circle Z machine. Already out on time. And now it's 3 on 2. Still got the car missing a front wheel in the mix for Circle Z. Now they're trying to get him hung up. They're stuck by the corners. So now we are still 3 on 2. And the 3-wheel car out of time. And now we got them stuck again. Now they're free. Okay, so it's 2 on 2 at this point. Wheel laid over bad on the right front corner. Tide might be switching to favor Team Koch. Nugent puts the shot on the side of Circle Z. Trying to stay busy. So what's happening here is they're trying to focus on getting one of them popped. They've divided up. They've got the one car with the right front wheel laid over. So they're trying to take the freshest car that they've got to pick on the car that's got the most severe damage. The wheel's inverted here on this other car as well. So I guess it sort of depends on what you're looking at is the most ailing, as we got another car going over here. This will be another quick red flag stoppage. So up at the top, working side control. Not letting the Circle Z car that has the wheel laid over make contact here. And now the other Circle Z car starting to show some telltale smoke. As we said, the wheel's inverted on the one side. Nice job of flanking. That's what's happening here, is staying door to door so there's no contact to be made. And he's content to probably let him have all that contact that he wants, dragging dragging the dead car around. Circle Z and Koch continue to battle. And now we've got a car in real trouble, hung up on the dead machine, and they are trying to finish this one off. They can't hold yet, can't have two bumpers yet, but the right front tire being laid over is sort of the harbinger of doom at this point for Circle Z. And he's free. And he's out of time. Just got himself out, and he is out of time. 45-second shot clock. So now Koch can run the pin. Trying to put him up on the wall. That'd have been a creative pin. Got control from the side. And I think that is probably going to wrap things up. And Team Koch. Koch Racing going to the finals. Circle Z is going to await the winner of Cody's Custom Paint and Team Sky High. And there is time. We're officially done. That was a battle. So let's get this ready to go here quick and tune into some damage cam. While we do that, I'm going to check and see where we're at on the other brackets. FTR and the Wrecking Crew are on track right now on the light weld side. And on the qualifying side, they're almost done over there. FYF and Blackout. Blackout ended up getting the win. FYF moving over to losers round 2. And we'll go to that limited weld bracket by the looks of things. Where are we at?